all-time posterity.
Yeah, that's the greatest time to watch that
In the vault.
What was it? Where?
Dinners and boosters.
Shut the
Well, why did it? Oh, interesting. So instead of being in the window like usual, now it's in its own window. Hmm. But you can make a new. Nope.
You hang up?
No, I didn't hang up. All right.
I can still hear you guys.
Sarah's experimenting with.
That's fine. I'm just gonna throw up. I'm just throwing up the stream onto the thing.
Nina, experience total.
Oh. 2100, I think.
You had to add your.
Lena.
1992.
Good year.
What?
Me?
Yeah.
1757.
Thoric.
Yes. Sarah says she had a 200 edition for me since I wasn't here at the end of the last session.
Yes.
Do I add that?
Yes.
Okay. 1705.
Like a mouse.
Falco.
1992.
It's
a good year.
How much XP I have right now?
Right now.
2,286.
Okay. Okay, so where we last left off, you guys were at a rager. Jensen and Falco were in the back of the house looking for a way in, found that the basement entry was chained, heard rattling on the other side, and then the rest of the party infiltrated the party as guests, as entertainers, and got to go into the kitchen where they were all hanging out, they being the loose side gang, cross-eyed gang.
Cross-eyed gang.
Loose-eyed gang, what?
Oh no, there's another gang.
Okay.
We have to do all this work over again.
And there was the person in the green cloak. There is someone guarding the basement. And I believe that's where we left it off.
Not necessarily. There is one other thing that we did just last time, and that was me and Falco were on the other side of that door, and it sounds like somebody was opening it from the other side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice addition to what I already said.
I was like fixing the stream. I'm sorry that I didn't catch that part.
Okay. Oh no. Also, Falco and Jensen were at the cellar door and they heard someone on the other side.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm putting up the little terrarium to put in the bottom of the stream.
Allergies.
They're pretty bad right now.
Yeah, if I keep sneezing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought they were done in like March and April, and then I saw all kinds of pollen, tree pollen on my car all of a sudden.
That's awful.
It's been really rough.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put you down.
Jesus. Try not to be down. We deal with this. All right. I have a page in my notebook because I'm out of pages.
Sarah, Bill, you guys might like this. I found this. There's this thing I saw advertised on one of the gaming blogs I go to. It's this thing called orb.farm. It's like you build your own little terrarium, and like you basically just start by like dumping in sand and grass and stuff, and it kind of just grows and stuff on its own.
Oh my god.
And you run it in the browser, so like it'll kind of like retain, like where it left off. Like you have to make sure to balance like the oxygen levels and CO2 and algae and stuff. It's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I could see your students loving that, Sarah, as like a virtual
I think my computer just like froze.
Your audio is still working, but your video froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, my whole like interface has frozen on my computer. Oh boy. Okay.
At least we can be heard and we can hear.
I've never had this before.
It's all the porn.
So not that.
Something.
Wheel of Doom.
While they're trying to fix this.
Did we do XP last time? I don't remember if we did.
Yeah, he gave us the XP at the end.
Right. Just trying to stay on top.
Yeah.
Like, it would pay itself automatically. I just want to get that.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Reboot.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna reboot real quick.
Sorry.
We'll be right back.
Oh God. Okay. Shut it all down, Bill.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
There's the bit. Oh, sorry. Not that. It's just a random string of stuff. Yeah. Hold on.
Different John?
Yeah. No. Hold on. That's that channel that I shared with you before. That's awesome.
The
I shared
vaporwave one?
Yeah.
Oh, I could put that in the stream too. I could do.
That thing's awesome. I love it. I just shared it to them while you were getting ready, and now they're getting ready.
What's the name of the channel again?
It's
Is it
like
in the chat?
Yeah, I just put it in the chat.
It's the Vapor Funk Station.
That's the best station ever. I watch this all the time, pretty much. It's great.
What this?
Yeah, I'm telling them how great it is.
It is good.
It's just nonstop old commercials and cool music, and that's it. I think their playlist is like 14 days long or 20 days long or something, like end to end, which is pretty great.
I'll put it like in a little tiny box in the stream.
He's putting it on the screen. That's great.
Wait, I'm in 2 accounts?
So there's like Frozen Sarah and not Frozen Sarah now.
Oh
Weird.
God.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my God. And the music's playing. And it's the main. Oh God, why?
I don't think we were playing it before.
Oh God. Okay. Wait, the other Sarah disappeared, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. All
You
right.
killed your doppelganger.
I don't trust her.
Total prestige situation.
You guys
Yeah.
gotta see what in the meantime, you guys gotta see what our stream looks like. I'm gonna post that in the chat too. This is just the most craziest thing.
Yeah, don't trust her. She looks like me, but she's very evil. All right. This is the story of a Mac.
Oh God.
Sarah disappeared, right?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Really funny.
I don't trust her. But it's still loading. Okay, I can't see all of. I'm closing all of these tabs.
I told you it's the porn.
It's not. All right, we're ready. We're good.
The stream has like 5,000 bucks. It's funny. Holy. John, I like it. This is great.
Well, I mean, like when we get maps, I'll replace it. I just needed space filler because the problem is you can't just extend the one screen to make it fill in the spot that you want. So like the dice is perfectly fine, and with the video stuff, it fits okay enough as well. I need something to fill in those bottom 2 just gaping holes. So it's like, all right, fine. I'll have one space will be for like the terrarium, and the other one is for just 24-hour vaporwave.
Yep.
It's more future funk than vaporwave.
Don't be pedantic like me.
What about ghost funk?
What's ghost funk?
I'm just making up terms. I don't know.
Don't act like he's far off. There's Witch House.
Witch house is
Witch house.
Witch
That
house
is not
is
a
good.
thing. Somebody made that up.
No, it
somebody
was
made-
a thing.
It
It was literally a thing
It's pretty good
in
too.
2011. That was the shit. You remember Steampunk? It came right after that, okay?
Oh my god. Steampunk I'm not on board with.
No, I wasn't really into it either. But Steampunk was very meme-based. So,
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I was
Doesn't matter.
permanently underemployed in the years between 2008 to
Did we lose her
2013,
They're
and
still, I think they're still having issues.
oh, I guess we did. She never. Oh.
Yeah, they dropped again.
It's too many tabs.
I want to figure out who's going to open this cellar door.
Wait, does John know? John, do you know anything about Vaporwave or not really?
I know about. I've seen out of all the vaporwave I'm aware of. It's this one channel you guys showed me. I'm aware of Simpson Wave. Like I know what that is.
Do you know this album?
What album?
This really famous album, the Macintosh Plus album.
No.
Okay, that's the question.
I just listen to music. You know, like whatever.
I know, it's awesome.
I mean, Simpson Wave is kind of cool.
Simpson, yeah, I mean Simpson
That's
Wave
not really
isn't
vapor.
really a. No, it's just like
vapor, but it's not
Vaporwave
vapor.
artists with videos that are Simpson
Yeah.
themed, which is cool, you know.
Okay.
It's like really not working.
I'm sorry your computer's
Uh-oh.
exploding.
I know, it's really unfortunate.
Can you guys try it on a different device, maybe?
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
When I ask you to roll dice, just shout random numbers.
They're gone again.
Oh.
Just shout random numbers.
3, 7, 15.
84. Wait, what did we roll?
Oh, that was 84 damage.
Cool. Barbarian. Hey, if we were playing 5th edition again, my cool
What was I gonna
barbarian
say?
probably. Oh my god, I want to play that character again so soon.
We'll get there.
Good. That's the best character ever.
Dan, did you listen to the latest episode of Dungeons and Daddies?
I did not.
Oh my god, you have to listen to the latest episode. It was really good.
I haven't been listening to podcasts lately, but I'll try to get to it.
I should show them my thingy.
Your Monchichi collection?
Monchichis?
What the hell's that?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Monchichi, Monchichi.
Look it up. No.
No.
Okay. There are these.
Don't link it either, because I'm not going to click on it.
I never actually owned one. I just knew what they were. But also, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that like my siblings had and I also didn't have.
Look at it. There are these weird monkeys.
Oh, I hate
And they're
it.
Japanese, and they had a little magnet in their mouth so they could suck their thumbs.
Hate it.
And they were Monchichis, and that's what they
What
were.
about glowworms?
Oh, glowworm. You know glowworm?
What about homies?
Oh god, I had a bunch of those back in the day.
I watched a video on YouTube about the guy who got those things really popular, and it's a shame because his life fell to shambles afterwards.
Oh,
It was really sad. It was like, because the guy's like, yeah, like I hooked onto this thing and we were making so much money. And then the problem is they just stopped and like, you know, business dried up and I didn't really save the money. So like now I'm like just trying to stay afloat. I mean, oh my God, that guy's probably crushed in this. Oh, actually he's okay.
Sir, this is
So
McDonald's.
that guy's whole business model was he was one of those guys who would go around serving and vending like those quarter operated machines, like the, you know, like the what we Gaijin would call gashapon, but not really.
Hey, John, do you listen to do you know the podcast Swindled? The best podcast?
I think I might have. It sounds familiar. I might have heard about it once. I don't know if I've actually listened to it.
The best podcast, but there's like a special. I'm like a Patreon supporter or whatever.
Okay.
And there's some special bonus episodes that he sometimes makes available wider than others, and one of them is about this Long Island based vending machine scam called Venstar.
Okay.
And it's a pretty funny episode in that sense.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Swindled?
Swindled is awesome. It's by far my favorite podcast ever. Hands down ever. Even beating out Comedy Bang Bang as much as I love Comedy Bang Bang. Sorry.
The Pope, The Game Changer.
They're all good episodes though, but yeah.
The Revenger.
Revenger?
The Revenger.
Do you know what the name of the episode was called?
No, I don't remember off the top of my head. I know it was originally a bonus episode though, so I don't know if it is currently available like widely or not. Let me see. Storm Swindled. It was called The Vendor, but I think it might still just be a bonus episode, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Yeah, The Vendor was called.
Oh, not on Wi-Fi.
John, do they need another invite?
Oh, there's Bill's face.
Yeah, I see his face. Oh, there they are.
There you go.
Can you guys hear us?
Oh, we can't hear them.
Bill, Sarah, try speaking. We can't hear you. Is the microphone muted?
Are you frozen?
No, they're there. I just think that the audio, the sound's not weak. Well, now that it says that they're muted. No. All right, now I see the mute icon. Try to take it off. A lot of technical problems. Bill,
Orange ones are good.
it's still not working. Is he trying to write on it? Hold on.
How are you doing it on your phone? Is it through the Google Hangouts app?
I don't know if he can hear us.
No.
Hold on. Oh, that's wait. Hold on.
Hooked up.
I can't. It's way too small. I can't see it.
My screen just buzzing.
Oh wait, well, there's Sarah.
There we go.
Okay, I can hear you. We just can't hear Bill.
I know, it's his computer. The mute. It's not the mute. It's his computer. We can use my phone.
Okay.
Do you want me to run get your charger?
No, it's okay. It should be fine. Sorry, guys. I don't
That's
know
fine.
what is happening.
It happens. Technology's frustrating. It happens all the time.
Just do it like impromptu interview, where like anytime your characters are doing something, just one of you grab the phone. All right, here's what's happening. It's me, your man on the street. I'm here to drop word about Jesus.
What happens if you hit speaker?
Lindsay, what are you eating?
Wonder what happens if you hit speaker.
Oh, food salad. All right.
We'll stay like this. The computer finishes updating.
Hold everything. You know?
I don't.
I don't know if you can actually advertise stuff on the stream, but whatever. What is that sound? Okay, okay, fine. You can continue to eat them. Just please stop crinkling the bag. But Sarah, Bill, can you guys hear us okay at least?
Yes.
Okay.
We are okay right now.
Yeah, it's working just fine.
Yep.
All right. So, cellar doors cracking open. Cracking open? Crackling open?
The chains are rattling. What do you guys do?
Hide.
Yeah.
Blend.
Yep.
Is there a way? Is this like down? Is there a way that I can hide such? I mean, it's dark, right? Because it's nighttime,
Right.
and we're kind of down in this stairwell, I guess.
Yeah, we both have dark vision, so it's not like we need light.
Well, I
dark vision.
yeah, I
Falcon have
don't.
dark vision?
I don't.
I
No,
thought halflings do.
no, not in basic fantasy.
Oh, all right.
But assuming I can see enough around, can I hide somewhere either so that when the door opens, I'll be behind the door, or get out of the stairwell real quick and hide up top?
There's nowhere really to hide without getting out of the stairwell.
All right. Well, I'm gonna book out of the stairwell.
You
then.
can hide behind me. You're small enough.
I'm gonna try to go up and around so that I can see down, basically hide such that I'm above the stairwell looking down to see what's going on in there.
Dan, is there enough of a lip in the stairwell itself that I could do that thing where people like suspend themselves up in the ceiling, like, but it wouldn't like just open up for me being right there?
No.
All right, then I'm also gonna do the same thing. I'll use my sweet climbing skills to just scale the side of the wall and just kind of like droop over it.
Droop over the.
Like peer from the top of the wall down into the stairwell, looking at like where the cellar door is.
Okay. I think I know what you're trying to do. So give me a climb check.
Okay. Climb skill is 81. So, ta-da, and as a 47.
All right. So you are hanging onto some rough edges of the wall, kind of like you'd have to be hugging it to be above the cellar door, and you're kind of just peering down.
Yeah, my plan was just to run back up the stairs and look down without the climbing part.
So you hear the chains lightly rattling, and then you kind of hear like the scraping of metal, and then you start hearing like the creaking of wood, and then you start hearing the like crackling of wood being bent, and you can kind of, well.
Like, does it sound like something's being like put in place?
You just hear the wood kind of creaking and cracking until you hear like a snap, and the chains you hear drop to the ground, and the door kind of lightly swings open.
Swings open back into the cellar, or like out away from it?
Toward you guys.
Can I make just a question? Does it sound almost like the sound I would think as if somebody just like crowbarred a door open?
Yes.
Of like just like jamming something in and then.
Yes.
Exactly like that?
Exactly like that.
Okay. Do we see any light coming from that stairwell?
There is a small candle. Well, if you're hanging above it, you don't see anything, Jenton. Falco, you see the small flickering flame of a candle.
Wait,
Okay.
Okay.
If you see the doorway are seemingly two mundanely dressed young adults.
Coming out of the door.
They each seem to be holding a bundle, like a sack.
Huh. I know. I'm just thinking about it.
I try to gesture to Falco and like ask him like.
I would say Jensen can only do that with one hand.
I listen. Do I hear anything?
Nothing but the footsteps as they start leaving the cellar.
Coming out this way?
Yep.
So I hide and basically kind of blend in with the darkness.
Do we like see them coming out?
Hold on.
Like if we're both over the stairwell, like to some point, like we should see. I should be able to see them if they're coming up the stairs.
One moment. Okay. I mean, yes, you would be able to see them, John, but pending being very quiet, they'll notice you. So.
What do you mean they'll notice me? I thought I was climbed up over the stairwell.
Right. So just don't make any noise.
I am wearing the shush puppies, so yeah, and I'm not like I'm talking to you. I'm not talking audibly in game. It's not like I'm talking as Jenton, being like, "So hey, Falco, do you see these two guys coming up?" I mean, they can't.
No, when you are like. So, They kind of step out, and they're urgently just kind of briskly walking out, and then they just kind of step out, and then you see them just kind of walk out to what would be like the backyard, toward like just out to the distance into the darkness.
I don't want to necessarily let them get that far. I'm gonna like nudge over to Falco and be like,
No, you won't, because you're up against the wall, and Falco is hiding.
Well, as I see them heading out, I want to follow at a safe distance from them. You know, I don't know if it's 20 yards back or something like that, or 50 yards back.
do you want to just simultaneously drop back into the stairwell?
Well, that's a good point. Are you gonna head back in, or?
Well, because like here's the thing, I've got the shush puppies. If anyone's gonna follow them, I literally do not make noise. So, if you wanna go check out the cellar, well, you can't see in the dark. I mean, if you want to check out the cellar, or if you want to just follow them, like I could sneak up behind them with a bit easier than you might be able to.
Well, the candles are still. I still see candlelight coming out of the cellar at this point, or did they take the candles with them?
They took them with them, and they're holding the candles. Once they get to the top of the stairs of the cellar, one of them blows out one candle, and one's holding out one. Only one of them has a candle now, and the other's following the one with the candle out into the darkness.
Okay, they're probably heading to the boat. Is my guess.
And the sacks that they're holding, they're like big. Actually, they'll have them over their shoulders. Kind of like big rice bag, if you ever seen one of those.
Okay.
All right, so like yeah, do you want to like?
If you want to follow them, if I see you following them, I'll head down and try to look around in the cellar.
All right, I'm gonna follow them.
All right. Cut back to the rest of the group. Doric, Nanaro, Lena, Mina. What are you guys doing?
How many bumps did you take?
Has anyone done the drugs yet?
From your party?
We were offered.
The only person I think would do them is Mina, personally. If she was like, I think she would probably do them. That's it.
So what did you do?
Snorts a little.
She takes a bump.
Yeah.
Now let me rush over to my notes because I couldn't be sure anyone was going to take a dose. All right.
Sorry. She's not a smart one. That's all.
The old lucid dust.
How much?
Just a little.
A little?
Yeah.
How much is a little?
Like a little sniff. Sniff.
A little sniff sniff?
Yeah, a little sniff.
Like the minimal amount.
Just the bump.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a size. Give me an approximate size.
Okay, dogs have claws, right?
Right.
Scoop a little on the claws.
Okay.
Just a little claw.
Give me a save versus death.
Safer stuff.
So here's the thing about saving throws in older editions, as far as I'm aware. Save versus death doesn't mean you fail, you die.
I know.
It's a generic. I have these 5 categories, and I try to choose what category I think fits resisting the effects.
That's D20, right?
Yes. You gotta beat it.
And +2.
I thought you had to roll under.
No, because your saving throw numbers get lower as you level up.
Yeah.
I thought they got higher. Maybe I'm thinking it the other way around.
Or you can look up the free rules online at basicfantasy.org.
Or I could just look at 24-hour Beeper Funk.
18.
18.
And I have +2.
I think that's a pretty high number.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Nice. It's a nice.
You feel almost all of your kind of like a numbingness to your brain,
Mm-hmm.
and then all your limbs are like you're in water.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool.
It's like running through water. That's what walking feels like right now.
From Lena's perspective, what's going on with Mina right now?
Ever see one of those old black and white cartoons where they got the guys that kind of walk like this?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing
So
right
you're saying
now.
I'm Mr. Natural right now, essentially.
And your demeanor is very relaxed.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Your eyes
Mhm.
kind of drift apart in loose focus. a
Oh,
little bit.
jeez. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
We're just going in different directions. Okay. Is that why they call it losing powder?
Maybe.
Okay.
So the last I remember, the group was invited you guys back there.
Yeah.
That's where we left it, right?
And they give us some wine and stuff.
And they gave you some wine and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just bullshitting. They're just kind of just sitting around. Go seriously. Sorry, my dog's sitting right underneath me.
He breathed on you?
No,
He farted on
at the
you?
wrong end.
Okay. Ew.
Oh no.
Nice.
Whoever's in this room, give me a d20 roll and see if you get equal to or beneath your wisdom.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Can you do one for me? Because my.
All right, I'm gonna roll twice. The first one's mine. The second one's for Nanarel. Oops.
Equal or beneath, you said?
Yes.
I think we both made it. Oh.
So everyone in the room can kind of tell that the woman in the green cloak has been looking out the window, like every now and then, just kind of anxiously looking out the window. Anyone who made their throw,
Both dogs did.
so that's everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
see a flickering candle flame in the darkness outside.
How far?
What direction is it facing? Is it facing the water or?
It is facing. It's like a big open field of grass, tall grass, wild grass, bushes, shrubs, patches of marsh, and just kind of going off, kind of parallel to the river that's off in the distance.
Okay.
Does anyone choose to do anything?
Just keep an eye on her.
All
Is
right.
she doing it? Like, she hasn't done anything yet. She doesn't.
No.
Making sure that your friend stays calm, like getting some orange slices.
Hydrate.
Just hydrate. You're having a good time. It's a good time.
All right, Jensen. How long would you follow them for? Because they seem to be walking out like a mile out.
When they start getting like too far, here's what I'll do. I'll follow them just enough to where it's like out of earshot from the party. Like, you know, but like still not too far away. So like,
Like 300 feet or so.
yeah. And do I hear them talking at all? Are they trying to be quiet at all?
Making like a wide berth, and they're kind of like making a long way around, like as if they're going to be walking around the whole town.
Like they're trying to avoid walking through town with this stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have an idea, and it's kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's like I feel like that's what, if nothing, what else these games are for. So they're both wearing things that are pretty much like super, super heavy, right?
They're wearing things or
Well,
carrying?
carrying, I mean.
Yeah, it looks like it has some heft to it.
Okay. I want to ask you a question. I'm willing to make a roll for this. Is there a way that if I sneak up to one of them and position myself, I could use the weight of one of these to throw him off balance and come up from behind him with a dagger and put it up to his throat?
You brought a dagger with you, right?
I have 2 daggers, yes. They're tied to my thighs. The thigh guy. The thigh high.
Hi, Master.
Oh god, the thigh masters! Why didn't we go with that?
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad idea, but as this game goes, usually there's a chance of surprise. I think it's a good chance of surprise with that. And if you get the surprise, then you get the jump on them. And if you
I'm
don't
now,
get
though, to explain, I'm not looking to kill them. What I just want to do is,
I know.
no one catch them off guard, and
Right.
2, make it a clear intent of like, hey, you're in a real kind of tough spot right now, so let's chat.
So let's chat.
So, do you need me to make a roll for that?
I'm just asking if you're committing to that.
Honestly, I think it's something that Jenton would do.
Okay.
He's definitely not the smartest, so, forethought was not maybe in his best suit. He is super sneaky, so keep that in mind.
As you yank back on the sack, essentially all you've done is pull it back, and all you've done is just make the person turn around.
Okay. So
Okay.
basically, I've just kind of I've caused them to loop around. Can I still
Roll
get
for
super?
initiative.
What?
Roll for initiative.
Can I roll for initiative? Oh man, I can't do a forward hug with the dagger at both of our throats, saying this is awkward. Alright.
Oh
There we
man.
go. Okay, that's a 4.
Okay.
So are we both holding the bag at this point then?
That's up to you.
I think I'll have one hand on the bag.
You had one dagger and one hand on the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want initiative.
So I won the initiative?
Yes.
Alright. So just in a nice calm voice, but with the dagger held out, I'm gonna be like, so hey, we need to chat. How's it going, guys? This might be super awkward, but I'll explain. I just need to ask you a very important question. Did you do this to mess with those guys on the hill, or do you have other intentions?
They're just gonna look at you and just put their body weight into pulling the sack away from you.
Oh, then I immediately let go so that they just get toppled backwards.
That's what happens. They topple backwards. Let's see if anything spills out. Okay. Nothing spills out.
Okay.
As they kind of fall on their ass, the other one is going to run up to you and swing at your head with their fist.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
It's going down.
And they miss.
Okay. Do we roll initiative again?
Yeah.
How far away are they? Are they out of sight of the house at this point? Are they? How far did they
We're
go?
about 300 feet out.
Yeah, about 300 feet out.
All right, so there's no way that we're seeing what's going on at this point then.
Not at all.
All right, because it's dark and whatever. Okay.
I'm gonna roll for initiative.
Yep.
Ugh, I got a 2.
Ooh.
All right, at that, they're each going to try to punch you in the head.
Okay.
They both miss.
All right.
Yeah.
You're not wearing any armor. Do you have a dex bonus?
I do not.
All right, and one of them gives you.
Well,
So
hold
they,
on. Well, hold on. I'm wearing. Yeah, but I'm not. I'm wearing leather armor. So I mean, what?
Did you say you're wearing armor to the party?
No. So all right. So then, what's my armor class?
I'm pretty sure I asked you what you all were wearing, and if anyone was showing up armed in armor.
No, you're right.
So with Glane Companion, unarmored combat is base 11 plus dex plus attack bonus is actually used as the.
So then it misses.
Yeah, because it would be what, 12 if you don't have a dex bonus then, right? Plus 1 and then an armor class of 11.
It's 11 plus dex plus what?
Attack bonus. When you use the swashbuckler option, you can use your attack bonus as part of your armor class.
Yeah, but I'm not necessarily going with swashbuckler though.
Well,
yeah,
that's,
it's more of a universal rule.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's unarmored combat basically. If you don't have any armor on.
Okay. So they both tried. So did one of them hit me or no?
No.
All right. So they both like. So
They
they both.
are trying to punch you, and they've got these heavy bags as they're trying to throw fists at you.
Is there any way that do they still have the bags? Could I jump? Is one of them still holding the bag?
They're both holding onto these bags.
Can I like jump onto one of them and just use the weight to kind of like topple him to the ground? Or maybe just grab the bag and oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna cut the bag.
All right.
Dagger.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, jeez, that's a 7. 8 with my attack bonus.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Initiative again.
Come on, come on. 3.
Let's see. Miss. And then one punches you for 1 damage.
I'm at 6. Alright, I'm gonna go for the bag again.
All right.
Come on,
Oh boy.
come on. Big bucks, no whammy. Ah, that's a 19.
Woo!
Nice.
You slice the bag. Now roll versus death.
What?
What?
Oh, no! Alright, so I roll a d20?
Yes.
Alright, and I want to get above my score?
You want to beat your death ray saving throw.
So I want to get above it.
Yes.
Alright, so
You
I gotta
don't
be-
know if it's death at this point. You're just rolling against Death Ray.
Yes.
Okay,
It could be death or something else.
Just saying,
I
like
gotta beat a 12. And that's a 12. That's a 12 on the dot.
Nailed it.
All right.
Did I basically just come into the bag and it starts raining coke?
John, you get a face full of dust,
oh boy.
and it billows out into the air, and suddenly you feel all your muscles go lax as you see the other 2 guys pass out.
Awesome. But I'm still okay. I'm just kind of really feeling kind of cool right now, right?
You're doing good. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what else do these guys have on them?
They were just in just commoner's clothing, and they had the candles, and that's it. They left the crowbar back at the house.
Alright, cool, cool. Well, I don't have any rope on me. So, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'll just, maybe I'll drag them off to the side of the road. Because I don't have anything to subdue them with. Hold on.
Can you help me in about a half an hour?
Yeah, I think I might be able to help out. Just give me a second. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if there's anything I can tie them up with. But since they don't have any rope on them, I'm gonna take off their clothes and tie them up with their clothes.
Okay, you can manage basic knots like that.
It's harder
I'm
to
gonna
do.
I'm gonna tie them so that they're kind of like facing each other, like hugging, and then tie their arms behind each other's backs.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like drag them off to like leave them in a bush somewhere. Is there anything in the other bag? Like I kind of kick it a bit.
Can
Like
you
is it...
drag them?
I'll drag them first and then tie them up.
All right.
I'm not gonna get them naked, tie them up, and then drag 2 people
No.
together.
No, you don't understand. Gonna check something out first.
Drag them, you hardly know them. Don't encourage.
You kind of grab. Well, first of all, this would have been difficult to do if you weren't under the influence of these drugs, dragging 2 whole-bodied people.
The drug make you super strong.
But when you grab them and you try to pull on them, it's like your arms and legs are jelly.
All All right. So if I can't lift them, can I still just basically disrobe them and whatnot?
Disrobe them?
Yeah, like get them naked and tie them up. If I can't drag them, can I still do that?
Hey man, you can do that.
Yeah. All right. And then I've got a belt pouch. I guess I'm just gonna take handfuls of whatever that powder was and put it in my belt pouch. And I missed the other bag. Is there anything that feels like anything valuable in the other bag? Like anything metallic?
It kind of slumps around as if it's full of a powder.
Alright, then I'm just gonna, like, can I lift it up or is it too heavy for me because of the way I'm feeling?
Good question. Let's see.
I got a strength of 11.
You sure do. Just to roll to see if you beat it. You have to roll to see if you go under your strength, but consider your strength 6 right now.
So I gotta get 6 or less.
6 or less.
Oh, I got an 8.
You ever like jam your knee or elbow pretty hard into something and now you just can't use it at all?
Oh my god, there's 2 Sarahs.
Oh, there's no.
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. Have you ever hit your knee or your elbow in the funny bone and then you can't use it?
Kind of.
Your whole body's like that.
Do I just, like, go limp?
Yeah. You can walk around. Like, it's not like when you hit your knee, you just drop to the ground and you can't walk anymore.
Says you.
Alright, so I guess I'll just leave these guys naked and tied up somewhere. I'll leave the satchel in the middle of the ground. And I'll just kind of, like, rub my face clean a bit. I guess I'm just going to walk back to the party, I suppose.
Okay.
Quite a night for
I'm
Jensen.
going to walk back to the cellar specifically.
You see a figure emerge from the darkness. He's kind of got a slight aura of dust that he leaves behind him as he walks, kind of like someone who had chalk powder thrown onto them. And he kind of just walks in.
Where's he walking into? The house?
No, I'm not walking into the house.
Where do you
I'm
want
walking
to?
back to the cellar.
Oh, okay. All right.
The steps are a little weird for him, but he makes it down.
I'll call him Mothman from now on.
Amazing.
I'm feeling my way down the steps.
Vandal forces.
So I see this going on at this point, right? Because I'm kind of back there. All right, I help him. I help him get his balance.
Oh, hey, Falco, hey. Yeah, those guys didn't have any treasure. I thought they were maybe stealing from these guys, but all they had was just chalk, I guess.
Yeah, chalk.
Sure.
I feel really tired all of a sudden. Is my face clean? Like, I feel like I got some of it on me. Like, I can't tell if, like... I feel like I still have it, and I keep doing this, and I keep feeling more tired. I don't know if that's such a good thing, but I just can't.
Oh, your clock's been cleaned, all right.
Well, I took care of them, though. I tied them up. They're good.
All right. We're going to need to... So, he's high. Nina's high.
They're dropping like flies.
Nina didn't do that much, though, compared to him.
He went full Scarface.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, in the cellar, it looks like it's just stocked with a lot of wine racks, and barrels, just barrels and wine racks. Seems to be it, and there is like a you know how like attic doors have that folding ladder kind of thing? There is, and it's up on the ceiling in the corner.
Up on the ceiling in the corner, meaning it would head up.
Yes. But you would guess that because it's ranged like this, you would open it up from above and then unfold it down and go down.
Okay, so there's no door.
Main stairwell, wooden stairs going up, and you'd imagine that those stairs go up to the door that is currently being blocked by that guard.
Okay, so there's wooden steps up there, and there's that overhead hatch
In
thing.
the opposite corner, there is a little, much smaller folding ladder that's currently folded back up to the ceiling.
Okay. So, anything else that I see in this room? Oh, and I grabbed the crowbar if I find the crowbar from them.
You have the crowbar now.
Okay. So there's nothing else in this cellar of note at this point.
No.
Okay.
Actually, one of the barrels looks like the lid has been taken off, and there's powder around the rim and on the floor around it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay away from that. We've seen what happens here with that.
What does Falco know about that?
Falco sees Jenton all. He helped Jenton down, and Jenton has this on him, right? Residue and stuff like that from knocking his bag open.
Right. Well,
So,
Falco doesn't know he knocked the bag open.
well, all I know is he's covered in white powder. Does this white powder look like the white powder on the barrel?
It looks like a similar hue, yes.
Yeah, so I would make a connection like, okay, so he's all tripped out.
All right.
So I'm going to stay away from white powder that looks like that.
I mean, to be fair, Falco is also aware from our talks with Gale that these guys definitely peddle some stuff, right? Like we might not know exactly what they do, but we do know that they run some unscrupulous things here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So
My mouth's really dry.
So Jensen and Falco, what else do you do? Anything else?
I want to check out this hatch, this ladder to this hatch up top.
Is there any
Alright.
water, Dan? Do I see anything that looks like water in here?
You see the wine bottles.
Can I pop one open?
Easy enough.
Does it smell like
What?
wine, or
You don't have a corkscrew.
can I use my dagger to kind of like jab the cork pot and pop it out?
Have you ever seen anyone successfully do that?
I've seen somebody saber a champagne bottle.
Yeah, I saw that too, and he shattered the bottle.
Details.
Oh, I got my thieves' tools. Is there anything I could use in there to like?
You brought your thieves' tools?
Yeah,
On his other thigh.
it's like
I'm at-
like I have a belt pouch. It's probably like the inconspicuous enough. It's
Like, I was okay with letting you keep the belt pouch, but the thieves' tools you would have had to have smuggled in.
all right. No, fine. All right. Fine. I'm taking the cork and I'm trying to pull the cork out with my teeth. As unsuccessful as that is going to work out.
All right, give me a dexterity check -5.
And I need to get the number or below.
Whatever your dex is, subtract 5 from it, and then see if you get that or lower.
All right. So I need 7 or under. I got a 10.
All right. No, you can't pop it open with your teeth.
I'm just gonna hold on to it, like not pocket it. I'm just holding it.
Okay. The ladder is easy enough to just jump up and grab.
Yeah.
Unfold, and you see that it leads up to a trap door.
Okay, can I inspect that trap door looking for traps or locks or things like that?
Yeah, give me a remove trap check.
All right. Yeah, I can't actually remove traps. I can only detect them, just so you know, as a scout.
I mean, yeah, detect. It's the same roll.
Yeah, let me get percentile. 39, so no.
So Looks like your typical trap door.
Okay. Does it open down or does it open up?
Opens up.
So using the crowbar, I try to. So how high am I off the ground right now on this ladder?
The ceiling would be like 8 feet high.
Okay. So I'm like 5 feet off the ground probably then. 'Cause I'm okay. So, so with this, are there any barrels that are? And when this trapdoor opens, so you said it opens in or towards me?
It would open out. So if you were gonna open it, you'd have to push it open.
Okay. I'd have to push up on it basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long is this crowbar? Typical crowbar, a couple feet maybe.
2 feet.
2 feet. So, any barrels? How big are these barrels that are? Are there any other barrels that are closed, or are there no other barrels there?
If you look at the other barrels, you see that their lids have been kind of popped open, but they've just been put back on top. So all of them have been cracked open already.
Okay.
They are about the size of, like, a little larger than like a big beer barrel.
Beer barrel. What I'm trying to do is, instead of being on the ladder and open this, I want to get on the top of a barrel and use the crowbar to push it up and be, so that I'm not on the ladder, but I'm like,
You could reach that, yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to do that, so I'm not on the ladder as I'm trying to push on this panel or on this trapdoor with the crowbar.
You can, because it's 8 feet up. I imagine being a 3-foot halfling.
Yeah, I'm to stretch for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Let's say 18 inches stretching up with a 2-foot crowbar. That's 6.5 feet on top of the 3-foot barrel. So you can kind of prop open the hatch kind of like a foot.
Okay, so it opens when I push on it, and
Yeah.
nothing happens as I'm doing that.
Nope.
Do I listen? Do I hear anything from above?
It looks like it's a dark room above you.
Okay. Any sources of light that are here in this room? Anything that I can burn or light?
There was the candle that one of them. Well, that was still outside.
Yeah, he took. Well, I thought they took them. I thought they both had the candles. One blew theirs out, but
And the other one blew it out and just kind of dropped it on the ground.
okay. So can I go?
Any light except for what's kind of like beaming through underneath the door coming up from the kitchen.
Right. Okay. Hey, Jenton, can you climb these? Can you climb these steps? It seems like this is okay, and see what's up there.
Yeah, sure. Here, hold this. I hand you the wine bottle.
Okay, good. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna put one hand on one rung.
Okay.
And feel it.
Yeah.
I kind of pull it a little bit. Is it pulling out of the wall?
The rung to the
trap door. Like I thought this.
There's
I
a
thought it was-
ladder.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rung to the ladder. Like it's.
And then there's a trap door above it.
Yeah, like the rung to the ladder. Well, is it a metal ladder or the like wooden?
wood ladder.
Oh, it's a wooden ladder. I'm sorry. I thought it was metal.
No.
All right, so I put a hand on one of the planks and I kind of pull it a bit just to make sure that it's sturdy.
Okay.
I put my another hand on it.
Okay.
I pull on it. It's good.
It seems like a ladder.
All right. I put my hand on the next one,
Yep.
and then the next one.
Successfully.
Okay. And then.
You're now on the first step.
Go up and
Fantastic.
look. Just go. It's okay.
Like I reach.
I checked it out.
Jensen, you kind of lost track of thought, and now you're at the top of the ladder.
Oh, geez. All right. I'm feeling the trap door.
Okay.
And
You can push on it a little bit.
okay. Can I try to detect traps?
You sure can. Go for it. Give me a remove trap roll.
Do I subtract anything from it or anything like that, or its usual 25%?
Let's say it's 15%.
Okay. I got a 44.
All right. You are not aware of any traps.
All right. I lift it open.
Okay, nothing happens.
Look
with
up
my
there.
dark vision. Shh.
Use your dark vision. Look.
I look around with my dark vision, and what do I say?
Does Jen say that out loud? I look around. No. It looks like you're looking at like the leg posts of a bed and then a dresser. And you kind of look to the side and it looks like a carpet has been flung over that used to cover this trapdoor.
I lean down and in the thing I kind of whisper to Falco. It's like a bed. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a little bit too loud. I don't say it that loud. Like a bed. Like a bed. There's a bed.
Can I find this candle anywhere? Is this candle nearby? Can I use this as a light source?
Yeah, we could say that they didn't snuff it. They just kind of dropped it on the ground. So it's easy enough to just see it kind of still burning the wick outside if you were to just step back outside and grab it quick.
Okay. So I want to get the candle, and then I go back to Jenta. I'm like, go up, go in.
All right, I climb up into the room.
Okay. You are now in a dark bedroom.
All right, well, I mean, I can see it. So, like, I'm looking around.
And it looks like really nice furniture and really nice fabrics that kind of like the curtains look very nice and the bed sheets look very nice.
Are there any, like, portraits? Any pictures? Picture frames?
No, but there's a nice mirror.
Ooh.
And do I look at myself?
Yeah, but it kind of looks like delayed. Like if you think you put up your left hand, you're looking at your reflection, and you're just still longer than you anticipate, and then your left hand will go up.
That's cool. But do I still see, like, am I still covered in dust?
It's light dusting.
I'm gonna take some of these, like, tapestries and, like, you know, and some of, like, like the fabrics and stuff that's in here.
And
What?
it's like curtains and bed sheets. There's no
Yeah,
tapestry.
alright, so I'm gonna take the curtain. I'm just gonna wipe my face on the curtain.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You kind of leave like a vague imprint of a face.
Is there, like, a washroom?
You're in a bedroom right now.
Yeah, but sometimes they have, like, an adjoined washroom. I'm like, is there, like, anything like a connected bathroom?
You don't see anything like that.
Oh.
So I come up into the room. At this point, I follow him up. As I'm looking here, is there anywhere that like, are there windows to the outside? Is there a door? There's got to be some kind of door in there, or
There's a door leading out, and you see underneath the door is like light coming from outside, and it sounds like the party is just outside that door.
all right. So, So, Jenton, let's do a little bit of searching around here, see if we see anything
See anything what?
in the dressers or anything like that of interest.
Like what?
I don't know, stuff.
I mean, we're probably gonna find stuff like. I mean, you want to take a pillow? It look nice. I'm gonna take a pillow. I'm just gonna hold it.
So I start doing a little bit of searching in the room.
All right, you find nice clothing. You find like a bowl that had rings in it, silver and like metal rings.
Okay. Is the bowl or is the clothing man or woman clothing, or can't tell?
It's frilly. You're not really sure.
Okay, could be like pirate frilly or girl frilly.
Yes.
Okay,
Or girl pirate frilly. Who knows?
who knows? Okay.
Prince, I guess.
Yeah, the poofy shirt, exactly, for a good Seinfeld episode. All right, I don't know what else is in this room at this point.
You can take a pillow. They're comfy.
No, thank you. Looking in, are there dressers or anything like that?
Yeah.
So taking a quick look through the dressers, do I see anything in them?
Just fine quality, like shirts and garbs and pantaloons.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pantaloons.
Okay. Nothing in terms of tools or it's all just basically a bedroom with clothing at this point. All I can see.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Jenton, let's head back down.
All right, hold my pillow.
All right. I hold his pillow, and then I put it on the bed when he's not looking.
All right, I slowly start climbing down the stairs. Oh,
Back in
I'm
the
sorry, the
kitchen.
ladder. What?
Back in the kitchen.
Okay.
Blue Sky Gang are kind of being like draped over everyone else's shoulders. Everyone's kind of having a good time.
Cross-eyed gang?
Cross-eyed Gang, not Blue Sky Gang. The pile of powder on the table has been just getting used up as they take a bump every couple minutes or so. And with each bump, they just grow more and more out of it.
Loopy.
And I think I said there was like 4 in here. So out of the 4, 3 of them are just sloshed, and one of them is more sober. And at that, the more sober one's gonna like snap his fingers at the guard. He's gonna say, "Get us another load." That the guard's gonna turn around and open the door, and Jenton and Falco, you see the light pour into the basement as you hear the footsteps of a big person coming down these stairs.
Oh no.
Is there shoot. I hide. Is there like some barrels I can get behind?
There sure are.
I'm gonna hide amongst some of these barrels.
All right. Falco, what do you do?
I'm sorry, I stepped out for a moment. Can you describe really quick what
So the Cross-Eyed Gang ran short of their supply upstairs and had their the guard come down to resupply them.
Okay, so I'm gonna find. Actually, is it where am I? Did I get the whole way down, or where was I in terms of?
As far as you wanted to be. If you want to be up in the bedroom, you could be up there. If you want to in the basement, you could be there.
So I'll say I'm in the bedroom, and I close the door, the trap door.
Okay. Jenton, you hear big footsteps kind of like walk near you. And then you kind of hear like an audible gasp. Like and then as he runs back up the stairs.
Hold on. If he's running to like the ladder, I'm just gonna try to jump on him on the ladder.
Not the ladder, to the stairs that he came down from.
What stairs? What are you talking about? I thought there's the rope ladder's the only way down.
There are stairs leading up to the kitchen and the ladder leading to the bedroom.
Stairs leading to the kitchen. I thought we already went. Yeah, but I thought we were in the bedroom, and I thought we went down in the. I'm confused. I thought we were in the bedroom, and then I thought we went right into the cellar again.
Which is what? Yeah, you did. Yes.
And all right, so he came all the way down the stairs. Oh, okay. So like, he didn't come down the ladder. He just came
No.
down the stairs. So they saw that
Right.
the trap thing was open. Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Well, no, they didn't see that the trap door was open.
We don't know what they
Oh.
saw.
They
That's
saw
not funny.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the kitchen, you see the big guard kind of come up to the most sober one, kind of lean in, start whispering, and at that, the sober one's gonna like go bug-eyed, and he's gonna look at around the whole room.
Well, so hold on. Did we heard that?
All you heard were the footsteps and the gas.
Okay.
Back in the kitchen where everyone else is, they see the guard come back up and tell one of the gang members what he saw.
Has the woman by the window staring at the candle done anything recently, or is she just kind of
Zonked.
yeah?
She's just kind of observing what's going on.
Does she look
She doesn't look phased at all by this.
okay? Is she still interested in that light, like glancing towards it once in a while?
Not anymore.
Okay.
So the gang member, he's gonna like bug out, and then he's gonna run down to the basement. John, you hear? And someone kind of come up close to the barrels, and then go,
Okay,
no,
hold on.
no,
Wait,
no.
hold on. Because the only thing I want to make sure of is that because I'm like super confused. We're downstairs. We're in the cellar, down at
Yes.
the bottom of the rope ladder.
You're in the
coming-
cellar.
They're
There
coming.
are wooden stairs leading from the kitchen into the cellar.
Oh, that's what. Okay, so there's a trap door in the bedroom, but there's also stairs leading into this. That's the thing I was confused about.
Yes.
I thought that I'm sorry, I misheard that. That's why I was confused. Okay.
It's fine.
And we hear somebody freaking out. Okay.
And he's freaking out. And he's kind of be just like tracing along the ground, and he's just kind of like looking frantically. He runs out to the cellar doors, and then you don't hear anything else. Everyone in the kitchen sees the woman in the green cloak kind of just leave the room, go back into the party.
So what am I hearing as this is going on? Because I'm up in that
You
bedroom.
hear the frantic nose, and then footsteps audibly kind of growing distant.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go through the trap door back down into the room once I hear the footsteps are gone. I'm gonna go back down into the cellar.
Okay.
And I get Jen and I'm like, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Doric is going to follow the woman in the green cloak.
Yeah, he wants to tail her.
Just
All
to
right.
see if he talks to anyone in the other room.
She kind of goes back into the room, and then she kind of like goes up to people who are in the middle of conversation, whispers in one of their ears, and then she kind of goes, and then she goes to leave through the front door, and you see one person leave that group of people talking. They leave, go to the front door. Someone from the corner of the room then breaks from their conversation. They leave through the front door, and then someone else in a completely other separate conversation kind of breaks off from that and goes out through the front door mid-sentence.
All right, I'm gonna make mental note of the ones who left. Their faces, as best I can.
You take a mental picture of that.
Yes.
If anyone else just stayed in the kitchen, it's just the rest of you in that kitchen.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. With 3 drugged out people.
Oh,
Oh, 4 drugged out people.
Enjoy that dog. Lena's babysitting Mina right now.
What does that entail?
the best thing to do.
She's entertaining her while Mina kind of does a weird dance.
I don't know if it's
Nara, there's a dancing dog, another dog helping the dancing dog, and 3 people who are near passed out on the table. What does Nanarel do?
Manuel is a little sober for all of this right now. I feel like for the moment, it's best to kind of blend and not depart from, like, not do anything drastic. So I'm just gonna play a understated,
Break down the song.
The jig.
understated song, like,
Okay.
because I assume I've been playing this whole time. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing that, but kind of like more alert to if anyone comes and goes, because I don't like where this situation is heading.
Nina's like, I love this song, and then she just keeps dancing.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
So no one comes back up from the basement. The big guard, he went back down to the basement. You haven't seen from him again. You're just in this kitchen, just hashing out those jams.
Sick dub.
So we saw everyone in the kitchen. Either two of them went downstairs and haven't come back.
Yeah.
And everyone else is either passed out, or that other lady ran into the main room and then presumably left the house with some other people. We didn't see that, but
You saw
I saw you follow her out.
I guess I'll go back into the kitchen.
I'm assuming we're all kind of like in sync timing-wise, so if anyone wants to do anything specific, just let me know.
Dan, I think that like when Jen's a bit out of it, but I think he's aware enough that he's gonna wait for it to be kind of quiet to leave the cellar. Like he's gonna try to go outside, and I think rather than going the same.
Heard the second pair of footsteps go up and leave the cellar through the.
That's probably like. I'm gonna like go outside, but rather than follow the same path where those guys did, I think I'm just gonna pick one direction and just go straight, just until I pretty much hit something that stops me, because I think it's probably the safest way to, one, get away from the party, and two, guarantee that I don't keep walking until I can't stop walking no more.
So, yeah, I mean, I would say I'm probably with him because I went down after the second set of footsteps, went back up the stairs. I went down the trap door into the room and told him, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And I still have the crowbar, too.
And you guys left through the door leading to outside or up to the kitchen?
Doors leading to outside.
Yeah, door to the outside.
All right. The air is cool and it's dark, and you don't see anyone.
What's to the right? To the right.
The right?
Like after we go out the stairs and then to the right. Like is it what's in that general direction?
Off far enough you would hit the river.
What about the left?
This kind of goes out into the open expanse, wood, plains, marsh.
So what I'm trying to do is get him out of there, and then I want to circle back through the woods to where I put my weapons and armor in a tree.
Yeah.
Remember before we went in? I'm trying to work my way back to that after I get him somewhere where he's, where I feel he's out of eyesight and whatever.
Yeah.
I can show you the guys. You want me to show you the guys?
No, I don't really care about the guys right now. Let's have you let's get you somewhere where you're reasonably safe, and then I gotta get my
They have
stuff.
more of that chalk.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Okay. My hands are really big.
Doric, you saw those people leave the party.
Mm-hmm.
What do you choose to do?
I went back into the kitchen, and I see that this party has died.
It's a real bummer.
As far as we know in the kitchen, Taco and Jenton are still skulking about somewhere in the house.
You guys are not aware of where Taco and Jenton are.
Right. Last we knew, they were skulking about in the house, or that was the last I saw them.
I believe so.
Okay. So none of the people at the table are really that none of the guards are really in a cogent state right now.
No. The one guard to the basement, he's gone.
Right.
The rest of the gang members, they're just kind of honked out at the table with Mina.
I'll walk over to one of the guards and just kind of like nudge him.
They're just gonna loll over.
All right, I'll search him.
Oh, well.
For church donations.
Yeah.
On the belt, they had a little patch, like a satchel of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they have several satchels. They have one that feels like it jingles with coins, another that kind of has a light weight to it, and it kind of just like plops if you were to drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And you find a broken. I was trying to think of anything else that was random. Just the handle to a spoon that was in their pocket.
I was thinking spoon. All right. So, okay. So they don't have any like papers or anything, notes, nefarious materials other than the pouches.
No.
Okay. Well, clearly the coins are ill-gotten gains, so I'll confiscate them so they learn their lesson.
Donating them to the right church, of course.
Of course. And what's in the ploppy bag? Does it feel like there's some sort of powder in it, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay. All right. So I'll grab those. Look at Nanarel, Nina, and Lena, and like motion like we should probably leave.
Okay. Lena, yeah. Lena helps Mina up and follows them.
Play us out. Play us out.
I'm gonna play us out while we're in the kitchen. If there's any like apple or anything that I could like easily pocket, I'll take it if it's there.
Definitely was some old wrinkly apple.
Old wrinkly apple.
All right, I'll take
The
it.
best kind of
I'll
apple.
take it, and we'll just kind of head into the other room. We'll just back out of the kitchen.
Make our way. Yeah.
And you're leaving the kitchen into a main room in which all the guests kind of seem like confused. The hosts are kind of missing. A bunch of people just bailed. Everyone kind of thinks the party's kind of done. They see Nanarel enters with the music. They're all kind of like looking at Nanarel.
Do we want to keep? I don't know. I kind of look back at them like expectantly. Don't really play anything.
All right. At that, some of them are just gonna like shrug their shoulders and like, all right. Some will just resign themselves to chilling out here. A few other people will be like, all right, let's go, I guess. Some people go into the kitchen.
Are there like normies leaving? Like at this point, like do we? Okay, so if we want to leave,
Yeah, that's the plan.
it would be safe to like head out the door, presumably. All right,
Good idea.
so we'll do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stepping out. Hopefully we can find did we set up like a rendezvous?
I'm assuming by that tree where we didn't we meet like at that, or did only Falco specify that? I thought we all.
I think it's fair for you all to be aware of that tree.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. I remember that.
As far as that being an official meeting place, that was never said, but you all know that is one of the places around here that one of you stationed some.
Okay.
I mean, it's reasonable to
Yeah.
think we would just like pass by there.
Then we'll head to the tree.
All right.
You see a wobbly Genton, and maybe a fully geared Falco. I don't know what Falco does with the gear when they get back to it.
Yeah, my goal was to go back, gear up, and then basically stay in the tree as a scout to try to observe what's going on.
All right. So you see a wobbly Jensen. You don't necessarily see a Falco.
You just see a lot of this.
I've been hitting the drink, laddie.
That's what now? No, I didn't drink anything. I couldn't get it open.
Would you like a snack?
I'm thirsty. I want some water.
I can give you an apple. Do you want an apple to set you right? Apple a day?
I guess. All right, sure.
All right, you can have this.
One wrinkly apple.
It's a dry apple.
Yeah. Oh, I throw it away.
Hey!
Rude.
I'm trying to find. I can't find my pillow.
Lena is feeding Mina pieces
Jensen,
of
you're
meat.
still grasping onto a pillow.
Oh, okay. I don't know where this one came from.
Is feeding Mina one of those pieces of meat.
Okay.
The salty meat.
Wait, Dan, am I actually grasping onto a pillow, or do I wait?
My pouch. Why
Dan,
wouldn't I grab it?
Yeah.
am I actually holding onto a pillow, or do I think I'm holding onto a pillow?
Would Jensen have brought a pillow with him if he could?
Didn't Falco take the pillow away?
I took the pillow away.
Yes, but Jensen is a tricky drug out.
Weird.
How about this? Let's make a roll to see if he would have. I'm gonna have him roll wisdom. I'll even do a -5, so I gotta get 8 or under. And that is a 10, so no.
No pillow.
He's holding. He's probably. Did
No,
he find?
Jensen holding the pillow, looks at his hand, and sees he's just clenching the air.
Aw.
No, I'm not. I'm holding something that I think is a pillow. What is it actually, Dan?
Stick?
A possum.
Yeah, there we go.
A possum?
I'm like petting it.
Jenton, I don't know why we would bother asking you this, but have you seen Falco?
Yeah, I see them.
Where is he right now?
I kind of gesture like.
I don't think Falco. Would you have like deliberately hid from Jensen climbing up?
No.
No, I'm trying to point to him.
Okay,
You're just doing a lot of this in the Skywood.
all right, so we look up and presumably see. Oh.
Yeah.
This pillow's soft.
The lass in green was looking mighty shifty. Made her way out after the commotion in the basement. Brought a few friends with her. Then the party died.
Maybe it has something to do with the guys that we saw.
So have we seen any of these people leaving at all, Dan? I mean, or are we too far away? Well, from the house, you know.
Oh, like outside, yeah.
Yeah, we were outside, right? But I mean, we were trying to not be detected, so we might not have seen anybody doing anything.
Yeah, maybe Falco. I would say Falco. I really need to. I would say Falco can tell around the area that Jensen left with those other two people. You can hear like barely audible shouting. Getting close to the house, once they're within like the light that pours out from the windows, Falcon can see the gang member who ran out of the kitchen in a panic, and the guard dragging back two naked downed people.
Okay. They were probably guests in that bedroom, is my guess. But and then they found the trap door and made their escape. Okay, well I go back to where the rest of the party is at this point.
Which they were right beneath you, so.
Yeah. Okay, so we meet up again.
So everyone's under a tree.
Compare notes.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's aware of anything else that anyone knows. Unless anyone wants to hide information, everyone knows everything else.
I got two guys naked.
You know, still dancing.
didn't need to do that, but that's cool.
I'm not exactly sure what we accomplished this evening.
I had to get him naked because I didn't have any rope.
What did we accomplish here?
I got some of their funny chalk, and I hold up my little belt pouch of like, I got some of their funny chalk.
I'm gonna check the belt pouches for the specific contents now. The ones I found on the guys in the kitchen.
All right. In each belt pouch. Woo. Roll 4d4.
Bam. 10.
And for that, there's enough powder for 14 doses.
Jeez. All right.
I recommend we take that back with us to show the what's her name? Nora Depora.
Okay.
Just in case it's of interest to her of some kind.
14 doses of lucin dust.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what about the coins?
The coins, there is There is 15 gold coins amongst all that you got from between all of them.
All right. I guess we can split that later. Add that to the split.
Anyone do anything else particular, or just chill out under the tree?
We're heading back tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
The caravan comes tomorrow. This was us just causing mischief for the evening.
Lena recommends that we since we paid for that space at what's Gall's place or whatever.
Yeah.
Recommends we maybe head back there and hold up so we don't get in too much trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get Jenton some rest.
Yeah.
All right.
As they're doing this, is there any place that I can basically hole up in a tree or something like that where I can see what's going on into this house that they're staying?
Like you want to continue to spy on the house, basically?
No, not the party house. The place where y'all are staying.
That's like a building amongst all the other shops in town.
We're sleeping in the cellar, so we've been keeping watch at the top of the cellar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, put a cork in it. Yeah.
A rotating watch, and also the goblins.
Oh yeah.
We still have the goblins.
We still have the goblins technically, and something happened that I wasn't aware of.
You know, we do.
No,
We're bringing them back.
That's great.
Has anyone been feeding or
Yeah.
giving them water?
Yep.
What about other natural needs?
I mean,
Gotta poop.
There's a corn. I mean, there's a corn.
not it. We make them take care of each other.
Ew.
Well, I didn't like that. I just meant in terms of what?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what.
Like John's playing Talent Scope, but find the perverted interpretation.
Oh my god.
For what it's worth, I don't know if there's any getting around this, but I'm a little apprehensive about our departure in the morning with the gang.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous they're gonna try to block our exit from this town if we stay. I don't know.
Yeah, but they caught two guys, or at least I'm kind of barely know that, but.
So here's what I'm thinking went on, and we might be okay. Somehow I think these two folks were guests, right? They were up in that room. They found the trapdoor, went down, grabbed what coke they could find, made a run for it. they were probably there as prisoners or guests or something. Jensen broke that up,
Mm.
right? He broke up their escape with that, and so when the guards came down, right? The guards came out and they found them passed out, bound. Now the question is whether or not they're gonna point the finger back to Jensen or not, and whether people would believe them since they obviously stole 2 giant bags of weed from this house.
Right.
So
And
I
they're
mean-
naked, so you can tell they have no shame.
so
The variable being that like a group of us showed up at the same time as this all happening.
right.
Pretty small town.
Yeah, that's a good point. So that's kind of why I was trying to think of, like, when I was sleeping or when you guys are sleeping down there, I was trying to be in another location in case something happens,
Right.
that I can keep an eye out on the entrance to the cellar that you guys are staying in and things like that.
That's cool. Yeah, we could establish like a rotating watch again in case, so that you can get a little rest too. So everyone can get a little rest.
I still got my pillow.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
How's my pillow doing, Dan?
Say what?
How's my pillow doing?
It's made your forearm bleed a little bit.
Yeah, whatever. Probably all the feathers inside it.
Yeah, Jensen's got this.
Rabies.
Yeah, this weird fiscal opossum that he's just kind of been dragging along with a clenched fist.
How big is this town again?
We could say 250 people.
Okay.
Pretty small. Yeah, so you're wondering, Nanaro, you're wondering if we should go tonight or...
No, I mean, I don't want to miss the caravan, right? Like, if
Yeah.
that's the best way of getting back, but I also don't want to have some like unpleasantness in the morning. I'm assuming it leaves like late morning, afternoon, whenever it gets in. Probably varies.
Probably leaves like custom would be like just as sun is rising, everyone gathers and then kind of leaves not long afterwards.
I mean, that's pretty early. We might be okay then.
Gotta be scanned and emailed.
Well, let's try it.
No, email to.
Right. What do you think? You guys think? Okay.
I'm up for it.
There's 2 names.
Yeah, we'll just be cautious. We'll just be like alert.
Is that it there?
No.
Alright. So,
Just scan it to you and then you forward the email?
everyone gets rest.
Yeah.
Jensen and Mina.
You're gonna scan it to me,
Very well.
and then I'm gonna forward the email.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Just leave it there. I'll take care of it when I'm done with this.
Okay. So they're gonna if you email it to me,
You could forward it to them, yeah.
I could forward it to them.
Yeah, I'll take care of it in a minute. Or
Okay.
in a bit. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. So Jensen and Mina.
Jensen and Mina rest very well, so much so that possibly had they been damaged, it probably would have healed them a little bit.
Including from forearm bites?
Yeah. Including from what?
Including forearm bites?
Yeah.
Sweet.
When Jensen wakes up, his pillow's gone.
Oh.
And your head smells like, piss?
Well, I still haven't been able to wash myself, so yeah, I'm gonna take care of that in the morning.
Alright.
Oh. Did I pee upwards? How did I do that? Oh.
It was gall.
We didn't pee on you, if that's what you're asking.
Good, good.
So-
Oh man, I felt like. Oh man, I felt like I slept like a rock. Oh boy.
if everyone gets ready for the caravan, Nanarel recognizes Grace. She seems to be like one of the orchestrators of getting this caravan organized. She seems to have some stock that comes and goes. And so she has several carts filled with some of her product. And she sees Nanarel and she's like, "You're leaving already?"
Yeah, we gotta head out, unfortunately, but I we'll be back soon. I think that's our plan. We really like this town. It's pretty awesome.
Fun town.
She's gonna reach out for your wrist, Nanarel. What do you do?
Curtsy.
I'll do a slight bow and extend it cautiously.
She's gonna grab your wrist and pull you in closer, and she's gonna whisper in your ear like, "You had nothing to do with that ruckus last night, did you?"
Yeah. What ruckus?
Because if you were, you pissed off some very bad people.
I don't know. Did they not like my playing? Is that what you're saying? Did I offend them with my music?
She's gonna look over your shoulder, and if you follow the direction of her stare, you're gonna see that she's looking at the woman in the green cloak and the three other people that she left with, plus one more person you don't recognize, and they all seem to be kind of just waiting nearby, kind of looking at the caravan.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
They all have cloaks with hoods up.
Lena's like, this is fine.
Dan, I'm washed up and I'm looking for Ellery.
As I go through my NPC list, oh god, who was that?
The guy who I kind of conscripted into joining us.
Oh yeah.
My god.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Forgot about that guy.
John
NPC list updated, and I missed Ellery.
He was a human,
Yep.
and I gave him 3 gold, 1 gold for his siblings, 1 gold for him to buy some stuff for himself, and 1 gold for whatever, I think.
You see that he has a large sack over his shoulder and a sickle at his waist
Okay.
and some worn out boots.
Say, all right, Ellery. Thanks so much for meeting. It's you've made all your arrangements and everything. Oh, well, sorry, I'm a little. I had a very deep sleep last night. How about you?
Well, I try to get enough food for the trip to the city. How soon can I get paid? Because I've got no other money.
I gave you 3 gold already, or at least I started with it.
Yeah, earn me these boots and a sickle.
All right. Well, once we start on the road, and then we start acquiring gold. Like I said, I'll make sure that you get a fair cut of it, and then it's yours to do with as you wish.
Okay.
Nina's like, is that new?
Oh God! I'm incredibly rude. Ellery, this is my traveling companions. Let me introduce you to everyone.
Keefe?
New Keefe? Are you New Keefe?
Am I new Keefe?
Yeah, is that Keefe?
No. Ellery's my new understudy. He's for the traveling group.
Mina and Lena look at each other, and Mina's like, New Keefe.
No, it's that's Mina and Lena. They're you'll get along just great with them. We've got Falco, Nanarel, and Dork.
And he's kind of looking around the whole group and going, "Wow." So what do we do?
Well, we pretty much go on adventures. You and I, we go through experiences. You know, we go through life-changing moments that we'll then use to astound and amaze audiences. And in the course of doing so, we do acquire, treasure, valuables, things like that. And, that's kind of how we fund the whole thing. But we're there for the tomorrow, not what not what we find along the way.
Okay.
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 Have you ever used this? I see that sickle. Have you ever used something like that before?
Yeah, I've done some jobs for local farmers.
Okay, good. This is kind of like that, but
Brains?
Grains.
Oh,
grains. Okay.
I heard brains.
All right. While Jenton is conversing with Ellery, how close is this caravan to leaving? Like, what about those people that are looking at us? Like, should we be trying to move this caravan out?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm trying to. So what I want to do is kind of slip away from the crowd and kind of go where the caravan's going to head back, and kind of work my way independent of the party. In the woods or whatever, I want to work my way around so that I'll eventually meet up with the caravan, but I don't want to be with the caravan. Does that make sense?
Like you're trying to be how far of a head start?
I would say maybe at the start I might want to be eighth of a mile, something like that. Few hundred
now, kind of.
Yeah, a few hundred yards. Because what I want to do is basically one, scout ahead, two, keep an eye on the caravan in case there's trouble. I don't want to be with the party. I want to slip away, preferably with with Ripley and the bad guys, the Cross-Eyed Gang, not aware of me departing, and then basically go into the woods and kind of follow along with the caravan for a bit.
Okay. The caravan's just going to kind of get their affairs in order, and then they're all kind of making last calls. People are adding last-minute inventories and stocks to take with them. And they take off.
Lena arms her crossbow.
At that, I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4 days travel.
I start going through my quill and parchment to kind of read off some of the experiences to Ellery, just kind of giving him through some of the stuff that we've gone through so far.
With each time you read to him, he kind of concludes that with a, okay.
He's a bright one.
Know any of that?
I'm sorry?
Am I going to need to know any of that?
Well, I mean, just to kind of give you an idea of like some of the stuff that we've been on. Well, yeah, the whole point of acting is to convert your own experiences into things that other people can enjoy and picture in their own heads. Of visualize it with with words. So you need to portray that in such a way that people can see it as if they were there, even though they're not. Like, why don't you, using that same thing, why don't you tell me what you did yesterday? But don't just tell me, like, show me.
I'm going to note this. Out of the group of 5 people, 4 people being with the Green Cloak being the 5th person, 3 people break away from that group, and the Green Cloak and one of their crew join the caravan.
They're joining the caravan. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
What does join mean in this case?
They are just part of the caravan. They're going to walk with the caravan.
Oh, boy.
It's fine.
They're probably tracking us, or...
Actually, just the Green Cloak.
Lena introduces herself to that lady.
Just goes right up to her.
Uh-huh.
And she's just going to size you up.
What's up?
What do you say?
Hey, my name's Lena. What's your name?
She's just going to ignore you.
Rude.
What's your favorite color?
Not even acknowledging that.
Lena's just gonna keep talking to her like that.
What's the average flight speed of a swallow?
Laden or unladen?
So me and my sister, this one time, like we were chasing these dogs. I mean, not like us, like real dogs, and like we were running, and then we fell into like a field, and then there was all these flowers, and like, do you like flowers? Flowers are really nice, but like not like flower that you eat, but like the flowers that grow on the ground. So anyway, I like pink.
Basically like that. I'm just gonna keep talking at her for a bit to kind of like.
I can go tell her about the goodness. That'll annoy her, I'm sure.
While this is happening, I'm gonna kind of talk to Falco and be like, I think we have a problem we need to take care of, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think we need to lose this problem before we get into the next town.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how long she's planning on following. We don't have anything on us from the party, so I don't know what she's doing other than observing. But let's keep an eye on her at this point.
Yeah. Do they know what this other lady said to me? Because I'm going to share that with them at this point if they didn't.
They don't know if we share that with them.
Okay. Yeah. I'll tell
Okay.
How good is Ellery at describing like his day?
Oh my god.
You don't have to actually do it. Just you could just like.
So I ate a roasted potato, and
No, don't. Again, you don't just tell. You have to make me feel.
I ate a hot roasted potato.
What did it taste like?
Kind of like a potato.
How did you get the potato?
I bought it with the money you gave me.
That's an expensive potato.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of potatoes.
Gem fine potatoes.
Who did you buy it from?
You just got a sack of potatoes.
How was the game?
We're playing.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, all right, fine. Let's try another experiment, Ellery. All right, how about this? What do you think that person who what dream do you think that person who sold you the potatoes has? Like, what do you think that their ambition is?
To sell potatoes.
Like, surely there must be something more than that. Like, do they wish to be a sailor? Do they wish to fly in a trapeze? What's like, it can be anything. Just give me something.
Yeah, they want to be a sailor.
Jensen, this is a McDonald's drive-thru.
So it is 4 days travel back to the city. 2 days in.
Ellery
First
kills himself.
First day goes by, no issue. Second day, everyone makes a quick stop at Mapletar, which is a small town between Sunken Log Bog and the main city. Mapletar, you're only going to stay there just to like restock water. If any quick deliveries have to be made there, people do that. They don't make a big event of it, unless the whole group just wants to stop at Mapletar.
I want to kind of buy some stuff. I've been meaning to buy some equipment that I just don't have, but we could do that. Like, we don't necessarily need to do that now. If you want to just say, I buy things, and then we do that in downtime, just,
Oh no!
What?
I just realized what's in Mapletar. I rolled this randomly.
Uh-oh.
So in Mapletar, there's a jeweler. It's old-fashioned, not doing well. There are barracks. Looks like all the guards aren't equipped well. There's a bank that looks like it's shoddy. There's several traders. Their inventory looks sparse. It's not like they don't seem to have a lot of money. There's a very extravagant theater.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Guys!
Oh boy! We gotta stop, everybody.
Like, all right, guys, look, we'll be here for 2 days. Like, you know, like some like one of the caravan people is describing it. Like, yeah, it's a rundown place. It's just these barracks, and there's this fancy theater. And as you turn, you just see like there's like a dust outline where Jensen was.
And you see a long line leading out of the theater doors.
Like people waiting to get into the place.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, I will pay for our time here. We have to do this. Like, I might even be able to make some money doing this. Like, come on. Like,
I'm sure we could both make money doing this. I'm in. I'm fine with.
woo! High five, Nanamel.
Greencloak. Greencloak's just kind of like observing everyone as they make their deals and trades, essentially.
Lena has decided her name is Swamantha, and she's following her, talking to her incessantly.
Okay. She kind of loses you in the crowd.
Damn it. Can I track her? Because I have that ability.
You sure can. I'm doing it all by the rules and the rolls, and I just happen to roll pretty well. But if you have an ability to help you just get right back on her tail.
Yeah, I can track like a ranger as my same level, so 40%.
Okay. They're pretty good odds, actually. You lost her for a second, and you're gone. You're just towering over.
Hey, Samantha, what's going on? Are you going to get your hair done?
She's just kind of like, you see her eye throb a little bit.
And I just keep telling her my life story, which isn't really my life story, but
It's somebody's life story.
what's your favorite?
Tracking her.
Yeah.
Wait, who is this?
Lena.
Lena.
This is Lena.
Oh, I'd still say it's fair. She smells so faintly like the loosening powder.
Hmm.
And I'm like, that's just one of those little things that I throw in. I'm like, what's that smell? You smell good. I don't know what it is. I feel like I've smelled it before, but you smell really good. What's your favorite smell? What things do you like to smell? Oh, do you like to smell different things? I love to smell different things. Everyone smells different. Did you ever notice that? How different everyone smells?
She looks down and she sees like horse turd on the ground. She's gonna step in it.
Funny. Sometimes people do it accidentally, but you did it on purpose. And that's really funny. And Lena just laughed like that.
You gonna eat that?
She's just kind of just scanning the rest of the group then.
Oh man.
I'm just trying to jam her sensors.
Dan, Dan, super important question. I know the town itself is pretty rough shot except for the theater. Is there a costume shop?
Ooh.
If you have time, just look around the trading posts. You don't see any costumes or anything like that.
Is there at least like clothing? Like, is there anything, different articles of clothing?
The best clothing you see looks like the staff or anyone walking in and out of that theater that looks like they're a part of that theater.
Dang. All right. I'm gonna like. Is everybody cool? Like, do you guys all want to go to the theater together? Like, how do you guys want to do this? Are we like? Can we ask the caravan? Are they cool? How much would it cost to have the caravan stay for one extra day here?
They're all gonna like. They're gonna have some pretty colorful words to say to you at the idea of that.
It's crazy.
Oh, can we come back? Can we come back?
Yes, we can come back.
We can come back later.
How easy would it be to bust one of the wagon wheels on the caravan?
Well, considering that they must prepare for that to happen, you can imagine they might be able to fix it pretty quickly.
How easy would it be to kill a man who does that?
Jesus, dedicated to the craft.
Oh no, the wagon wheel's broken. Here, let me give you a hand. I think I saw a spare one over here. Shh, 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 shh. I don't actually murder somebody for the wagon wheel. I don't do that. Mm.
Yeah.
Yet.
The disintegration of Jenton.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So caravan's leaving. Do you
Okay.
guys know with the caravan?
I make a mournful like hand gesture towards the theater as we're going away from it.
Is Samantha with us still?
Yes.
Okay.
About 2 hours out from the town,
hmm
Falco, you spot kind of up on the road what looks like
Uh-oh.
11 armed men,
Mm-mm.
and they don't look like guards.
So how far away are they from the caravan when I see this?
So if you're about an eighth of a mile,
Yeah.
they're about less than that distance ahead of you.
All right. So. All right. So I'm gonna double back to the caravan. Let's see. So eighth of a mile. How fast is the caravan going? Like, how much time do we have till the caravan's on them? Is my guess at this point.
I think I've determined that everyone will be traveling about 8 hours a day.
I mean,
Just to keep it simple, I think I said it was just 8 miles. So, what is an hour divided by 8? I guess.
An hour divided by 8?
Yeah.
So an hour divided by 3 would be 20.
It's like 7.5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a like traveling pace. You know, they're not trying to kill themselves walking the whole distance. If Falco were to run,
Yeah. So
they quadruple like in 1/4 of that time. So they're about like you're about 3 minutes running distance away from there.
yeah, and they're probably another, and so they'll get there and they'll get to the bandit. I'll call them bandits. They'll get to the bandits in maybe 10 minutes. I can
Well,
probably.
a little less than that because the bandits are walking towards them too.
Okay. All right. So.
So if you're sprinting, you would barely have a few minutes before the bandit. Yeah.
So I book back to the caravan. I tell the party first, bandits on the road ahead. Warn the others, do whatever, and then I'm gonna head out again. I'm gonna go about 50 yards, maybe 100 yards out, to the side of the caravan, and then move parallel with it. Is kind of overall what I'm doing.
All right.
So I'm trying to basically warn them and then be out so that I can take pot shots if I need to from a distance.
So what I'm going to do is for each character, I'm going to write what they say they do, and that's where we're going to leave it off. So Falco warned the caravan off in distance. I'll just write off in the distance, and we'll determine where that is next time.
Yeah.
Doric. What does Doric do at this news?
Doric says a prayer to the goodness.
Oh boy, thank God.
It's the best I can do. I assume I've readied my spell for the day.
Yes.
Surprising no one. It's
and
cure.
you guys would have 6 just normal punk, average guards that are with this caravan.
Okay.
How
Right.
far is the town from? Still.
They're several minutes away.
Okay. They're still far away. Okay.
Dan, who's the nearest person to me in the caravan? Besides
So-
Ellery?
Who?
Who's the nearest person to me that's not necessarily part of our group, that's with this caravan, That's not Ellery.
Let's say it is. Okay, I'll just look at my list. Whatever's next in the list.
Is it Samantha?
No. It is an older male, human. He looks like he's got some nice clothing on, and you kind of notice glint from his teeth,
Like gold?
like gold.
Mm.
Like he's an older man, like they're gold dentures.
That's ballin'.
I just turned to him, and I'm kind of looking like at him, but not
Yeah.
really looking at him. And I kind of just say, "You ever have your dream in your hands, so much that you could feel it, only to have it slip away, like sand at the beach?"
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Sonny, I got my dream in my mouth," and he's gonna smile his gold teeth at you.
Say it's a beautiful dream. Beautiful dream.
Oh.
Dork. What does Dork do?
Dork,
What's that man's name?
he said a prayer to the goodness. Spells are at the ready. Other than that, just bracing for getting accosted by these fools.
Jensen, you are mourning the loss of a dream to Kibir, Kibir,
Kibir.
E-I-E-I-O. Nanarel.
Yeah.
What does Nanarel do?
I think the best thing for me to do right now is to have my instrument ready by my side and just kind of keeping like a watchful eye out.
Okay. Lena. Or Mina.
What is what's her bucket doing?
I know Mina can
Samantha.
surprise. Has a more likely chance to surprise, so if Mina wants to go hide.
Yeah. Okay. Mina might. Yeah, that's a good idea. What is Samantha doing right now?
I guess Lena was the one accosting Samantha, right?
Yeah.
My phone just died. I guess.
I can still hear you. Oh, because you're coming out on Lindsay's, I guess.
Yeah.
So you see Samantha under her cloak. You see her hands kind of like reaching at her hips.
Yeah.
You hear like the clinking of metal and other things.
Yeah.
Lena's gonna put a dagger to her neck.
Whoa.
Okay. Lena.
It's lit. Bing.
Lena's been kind of preparing for this all afternoon.
And catch her on surprise.
Whoa.
Funny. If Jensen did it, I gave them a 1 in 2 chance of not being surprised. And this time, you had a 1 in 2 chance of being surprised. Lena got it, and Jensen did it.
Yeah. Just gonna say maybe you shouldn't do that.
Dagger to
Samantha.
green cloak's throat.
Samantha, use her proper name.
She finally just shouts, "It's Karen!
Okay.
And I want your manager!"
Oh, okay.
She pulls down her cloak and she's got that cut hair like.
Oh no.
Of course it's Karen.
All right.
It was Karen all along.
Ellery, she's just dumbfounded.
Oh, we should probably protect Ellery.
Keefy too?
Ellery's like, oh, the guards will protect us.
Aw, that's cute.
That's cute.
Adorable, buddy.
That's
So sweet.
cute. Aw,
So
thank
naive.
So at that, we'll wrap it up.
John,
What?
What?
can I just say something?
Go for it.
When he said his thing, I thought he was trying to say, "Have you ever had a dream that you could, you know, that little
Oh,
kid?"
okay.
That's what I thought you were doing.
No, I don't know.
So much that you can do anything.
Whoever feels.
Everyone gets 205 experience points.
205?
Yep.
Hold
All
on.
right.
What about with any bonus? Is there any bonuses with that if we have it?
Well, I figured just 200 flat, but then you guys got about 30 gold worth of valuables. So I did 30 divided by 6, which is 5 each.
What about the stuff that I found? Technically, I did also procure drugs. I have some of it on me.
No, I counted that amongst the
Oh.
valuables that you guys got. As for bonus experience, I will value that up probably tomorrow, and then I'll update you guys next session.
Can Mina
Do you, know
have?
if it, do you know if it would be at least 9 though?
Huh?
Do you know if it would at least be 9?
Are you trying to level there?
I'm at 2491. I am literally 9 under.
Okay, absolutely, you're at least getting 9 more experience points.
I'm at 2305.
Screw it. I actually think tonight is pretty fun. Everyone can get an extra 50 experience points.
Oh, I love that.
Woo!
250 instead of 20 whatever.
255.
2541. Awesome. So that means I level up. So that means I get
So John, roll 3d4.
3d4.
Level 3 already?
Yeah.
All
The
right,
only ones
so-
who have than 3 are bards.
God damn.
How much experience did you say? 250?
255.
255. All right.
Dan, just roll 3d4.
Yep.
9.
Your hit points are now 9.
Okay.
Dogs are still level 1. Both dogs.
I gained 2 hit points.
All dogs go to hell.
I feel like every time I've had people roll hit points with this new method, it hasn't helped out too much. Well, no, it helped Nanarel a lot.
It helped
Oops,
me a
sorry.
lot. Like,
On average, it increases your odds of fixing the health that was poor rolls on previous levels.
yeah.
I just gotta figure out what else I get at level 3. I think I do get an attack bonus. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the basic.
Oh yeah,
fantasy
these
rules.
at level 3. These at level 3 have the same saving throws.
Are there any other one? I don't mind. It's okay.
Thief. Hit dice would be 3d4.
Lane companion.
At level 3 is plus 2 attack bonus.
Sweet. Plus 2 attack bonus. That's good. Open locks is
Oh, I leveled up.
open locks is 35. Remove traps is 30.
Okay, Nanarel barely leveled up by 2 points, I think.
Yeah, I'm like by 12. I leveled up.
I got a long way to go.
Oh, I get to learn a new song.
Doric, you don't you level up at 1500 and then 3000, right?
Yes. And I'm level 2 now.
Okay.
I'll get there one of these days.
My climb walls went up by 1. I'm at 82.
Yeah, I don't expect to get much better. I hate to ask, Doric, did you roll the 2?
I sure did. And
Okay, I thought I remembered that. I think you went from 3 to 4.
I went from 4 to 5, which is a little
4 to 5, that's what it was.
A little better.
next time. Next time.
My hide should be 25. Alright, so hide should be 25. If my listen was 34 before, so that means it should be 44, should be 48. 48. So open locks, I got that. I got remove traps, I got that. I got pickpockets, I got that. I got move silently. Well, move silently did not change. Oh no, it should, because it went from 30 to 35, so it should
Alright.
actually be 40.
We'll figure that out for Jensen.
No, I got it. I think I got it.
All right.
You did a different.
Sorry, it was a very talky, sneaky one tonight. I hope to have gotten everyone in there doing a little bit more, but
No, it's fine.
next session should be a little more actiony. Unless you guys want to talk your way out of this one, let's see you do that.
I'm gonna ask these accosted thieves, have they ever felt their dreams slip away from their hands?
At that, some of them are gonna tremble, and you see their eyes tear up, and then they're gonna go in for a hug.
And that's when he backstabs them.
Oh. Let me tell you a little something about how to work with that pain. I have a small group of people who perform for others the pain that we felt in our lives. I start handing them pamphlets.
John, does your company have a name?
Yeah, it's the Unusual Citizens Battalion.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Right. I'll have to try to remember that, and probably won't.
I need to come up with a better acronym or just like a better name.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
tonight was fun.
That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Thank you.
That was a fun session.
So same time next week.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Have a
Bye,
good week,
everyone.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.